The short documentary film Body Team 12 bravely follows the team tasked with collecting the dead at the height of the Ebola outbreak. Joining us now by Skype is David Darg, director of the documentary. David, media outlets were telling the story of the Ebola outbreak from far away. Why did you take it a step further and actually go there?
Well, I was there with Operation Blessing, and we were doing a lot of relief work early on in the outbreak, manufacturing chlorine and getting out into the communities to help prevent the spread of Ebola. And in the course of that, I learned of the work of these brave young Liberians who were risking everything, risking their lives to go in and remove the bodies and help to save their country from the Ebola outbreak and ultimately save us all. And it was such a powerful story to me that I felt I really wanted to tell the story of those people that were underneath those suits. The media, constantly showed us images of people wearing goggles and yellow protective clothing. But the story of the people under those suits is so powerful because they're really some of the bravest people that I've ever had the privilege of meeting.
Wow. And making that decision and coming to decide to focus on them, was there anything really telling that they did that made you think this story needs to be told?
Yeah, I mean, human history is defined by brave people that stand up and fight in times of extreme trouble. And the Ebola outbreak was raging in West Africa. People in Liberia, where I was, were so anxious. No one even wanted to touch their family or friends or neighbors because of the fear. And yet you had these brave young Liberians, as I said, who were risking everything despite the threat, to go into these situations and work in just really, really tough, extreme conditions. Not only were they removing bodies, they were coming up with resistance from the families who wanted to keep the bodies for a proper burial. So it was a dangerous job for them. It was really tough work. And so I wanted to make this film as a tribute to their bravery.
Beautiful. What did you learn about them in doing this film?
They're just incredible people. Many of them are full of faith. There's a strong Christian heritage in Liberia. The lead character in the film speaks about her faith openly in the film and how it helped to sustain her through a lot of these troubles. And so I was so inspired personally to have been around people that have this much resilience and this much strength.
Wow. Now, you were not just a director, you also shot this film as well as working with Operation Blessing to deliver aid at the same time. What were some of the challenges and dangers of doing this?
Well, it was a really tough film to make, quite a dangerous film to make. Obviously, I was in very close proximity to the Ebola workers and the actually people that had died from Ebola. And so it was risky, but I think very much worth the risk because this story really wasn't being told. So much focus, especially here in the United States, when Ebola reached the shores of the U.S., we really looked inwards and sort of forgot about the real issue at hand, which was the fact it was raging in West Africa. So it's a tough film to make, but a very important one, and one with a really important message that continues beyond Ebola. Our focus now is to really spread awareness about the plight of the Ebola orphans. In Liberia alone, there are 2,000 plus orphans that lost parents to the Ebola outbreak. And so now Operation Blessing has a wonderful program focused on caring for those orphans moving forward.
Wow. Now, you've also started a fund to help the children, as you said, affected by Ebola. Tell us about that fund.
Yeah, Ephraim, we're really excited about this new project we have working with Ebola orphans. The subject of the film, Body Team 12, is an incredible woman, Garmai, who was a member of one of the body teams. And in that role, she was there when many parents were carried away, dead parents were carried away, and saw the children of those parents with their hearts breaking, and now works full-time for Operation Blessing, running this program where she is able to go back into the communities and reach out to those very children that she encountered at their darkest hour. She's now working to give them an education. We're providing school scholarships, we're providing feeding for the kids every single day, school uniforms. And so it's a really wonderful story of redemption for Garmai. Having worked in the body teams, now she's able to go back and work with these children to give them hope for the future.
Beautiful, beautiful. Real quickly, congratulations on the award at the Tribeca Film Festival, Best Documentary Short. Tell us about that honor.
It's a huge honor. Tribeca is such a large festival, and to win it is just really, really exciting. And I'm just really pleased that it gives me an even bigger platform to talk about the work of Operation Blessing and this important program helping the orphans.
Thank you so much, David. Personally and professionally, really respect you and love what you do. Thank you.
Thanks, Ephraim.